Good morning. How are we? Yeah. So just got back from town and been swimming actually. So yeah, got these forks sort of nearly done. Welded them out last night or yesterday, arvo. So I was going to put the tines back in there and then we'll give it a bit of a clean up and send it. I think that'll be a good job out of the way. So yeah, as to what I was saying before. Oh shit! Oh, they're heavy. They're not that big. As I was saying, yeah, I just sort of. I didn't really do any filming of the welding. I was running out of time, got into it and done it. So yeah, had to put that bit of RHS in there. So that's sort of like 90 by 6. And then yeah, just welded these on. Yeah, obviously ground them up and cleaned up all the junk that was there. And yeah, so it's fit on there. So that'll work for these blokes at any rate. They're only using them to stack squares into a solid wrapper. So I'll get the Bobcat now and I'll load them on and we'll be all done with that job, which is good. Then we'll, I've got all my lambs in, so we're gonna draft the merinos and the crossbreds apart, and then I'll have a look at my diary and see when they were last drenched and go from there, because I'm gonna actually truck the crossbred portion over to another paddock. So we'll get that done. Here we go. Yeah, so obviously didn't take too much footage of that. We just drafted the lambs up, so we got the crossbreds and the merinos split now. Now I've got all the crossbreds in one mob now. I don't know what they'd be. They'd be 220 or something like that. And yeah, they're the merinos over the back here. So they haven't had a drench since July. So what are we now? We're September. So yeah, they're definitely due for a drench. There's a few starting to get a bit shitty now and then, and crossbreds going on the fresh pasture, so I'm going to drench these and put them on the truck and take them over the hills and unload them. So I'll organise some drench. Yeah, they sort of had a tri-guard last time, so a 3-in-1 drench, where this time I'll give them something different, just so they don't build up an immunity and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll see what is here. Find my drench gun, give that a clean out, and we'll go from there. Yeah, so we've got the drench now cleaned up, got the gun ready. So yeah, set it all up. That's what I'm using. Don't really need brand names or anything in there. So yeah, got them. I don't know, I think they're around that 30 to 40 kilos live weight, something like that. Maybe a little bit smaller. So I'm giving them 10 mil. And yeah, I'll start drenching now, and hopefully they play the game. We'll find out. Yeah, so that's all loaded now. So yeah, they're all happy on there, and they haven't got far to go, so probably 10k, not even that. Oh, it might be a little bit further, but oh yeah, keep coming, keep coming. Keep coming. G'day all. Friday. What have we got on? It's a bit different weather today, as you can tell. It's a bit foggy. Hopefully we'll get some rain. Yeah, gonna drench the rest of those lambs today. It's gonna be fun. We did have a little skiff overnight, I reckon, or something. The deck's wet anyway. But I'll go get the dog and then we'll go and see how we go. I'm gonna tie that little white thing up and we'll go and drench them and put them back in their paddock, which will be good. So that's the plan. I'll go and get set up and do that. And then yeah, I've got a few runaround jobs. I've got to head up to Manu and get a few parts, and might even go to Rupp and get some filters for the header. So over the weekend I might drop the oil out of the header and yeah, give that a bit of a service. And yeah. Well, she's nice and foggy out there. They're a bit wet, but that's all right. I should have done them yesterday like I thought I was going to, but oh well. And the brakes. So yeah, I'll drench all these and give them a count, and then they're just going. They're walking back up to their paddock. So I'd like to get them back up there before, or if we do get some rain, it'll be good to get them in there. So yeah, got them all done now. I was going to drive them back to their paddock. They got to go, I don't know, probably 4 or 5k, but it is sort of drizzly rain and I don't really want them to sweat too much, so I might just tip them out the back. I've got a paddock out the back here they can just sit on for now, and I might get the old man to take them back to their paddock tomorrow. Yeah, they've been in the yards since last night, so it won't hurt if they yeah, can just go up in this little holding paddock. There's 15 acres there or something, so a bit of grass on it, so I might just yeah, get the gate set up for that now, and we'll tip him out. Go and get Sid Dog and we'll go and do that. I'll take this thing off this thing first. So that's the plan. And then what do we got now? I might duck up to Manu and get these parts and go to Rupp. G'day. Yeah, so we're on Saturday morning sort of thing. I don't actually know the time because I left my phone in town. I got a haircut yesterday, obviously. You can see it's all gone. Definitely see the receiver now. But yeah, we've had a bit of rain, which is good. Yeah, you see some puddles on the back of the ute. I don't know what we've actually eventuated with, maybe 3 mil or something. So yeah, I'll take that. What am I doing? Just chipping away in the shed. I just finished off this job on that truck. I'll show you that. Here's the gauge. What do we got? Oh, we're up to 5 mil. So I'd take that. Yeah, I'll show you what I've been doing over here. I just got these things. That's all finished now, so I'm just going to hook it on. This is their truck, but they well, they had trouble. These broke off under here. You can see. I reckon I've showed you before. So I made these plates up to bolt to the turntable so they can put their stopper pins in, so they can run it on a fixed turntable trailer sort of thing without a block. So yeah, put 2 of them on this morning. Yeah, I cut them out probably a week ago, so I've had them sitting here. Yeah, so we've just got it all finished up now. So yeah, I'm just going to hook that on and pull this trailer out of the way, and then try and get this thing out of the shed. But I ended up pulling that fitting out again down in here. You can see the fitting. Where is it? Just down in there it is. Yeah. I pulled that out. I put a new O-ring on it, and I put some sealant on it as well. So hopefully it was leaking again. So hopefully that'll stop the leak. Yeah, which will be good. And then I've just got to fix this loader thing as well. It keeps popping out. This thing here just keeps coming out because the block's broken on that. So I'll pull that apart and fix that. and the transmission's just going to stay in second gear for now, and gonna deal with that after harvest, I think. So yeah, plan is now I'll hook this trailer onto the truck and go from there.
I got the camera.
Yeah, Sunday. Yeah, it's about lunchtime. Just been stuffing around the house this morning. I got a job at Savo. We're gonna go and I got a neighbour that's sort of gonna press silage. I've never done it. I've never had anything to do with it, but he needs a hand stacking and carting some stuff back to where they're gonna stack it. So I'm gonna take my tractor up there and give him a hand just stacking bales in the paddock, and I think I might end up getting stuck in a truck. So yeah, I'll grease the tractor up now, and I'll just grease the loader at any rate because it hasn't been done since the last service, and then we'll go from there. So, plans have changed a bit on this Sunday. Silage job's been called off because of rain, and I think they had a go at pressing, but they were just slimy apparently, too wet, which I probably could have told him that because we've had showers all morning. Oh, not really anything in it, but just sprinkly shit. So I'm hoping he doesn't ring me about 4 o'clock and say we're going to have a crack at silage, but I've changed my plans now. I'm going to, oh, it's got the old header here. I've got it running, obviously. Just trying to warm it up a bit. I'm going to tip the oil out of it, change the filters, put new oil in it. Yeah, just do that. New fuel filter, new oil filter. I'm going to do I'll go back in the shed. I'm going to do the final drives this year as well. Yeah, it's going to drop the oil out of them and put new oil in them because I haven't done it since I've owned it. So it's probably been 5 years now, but while that's draining out, I might start prepping up this. This is out of my auger, that old Westfield I bought last year. Yeah, the one I pulled apart. So obviously the flight, it's been blocked here. That's the end, or the discharge end. Yeah, she's just pushed the flight back. So I've got new flighting here for it. Yeah, it's all wrapped up in that. So while that's header's draining out the back there, I might start chopping a bit of this off and getting it ready to weld up. Yeah, I've got that, and down the other end here, this is where the swing away part comes into the box. Yeah, as you can see, it's buggered. So I've got thicker sections, like thicker material sections to put on that first sort of meter. And yeah, you can see here she's a bit waffled out. Oh, it's done a lot of work, that auger. So yeah, yeah, we'll get up and do this oil change. So yeah, while that's draining out, obviously I might go around. I've sprayed all the belt adjusters. Obviously this thing's old as the hills, and she's all belts, no hydraulics, no, yeah, she's a John Deere. So yeah, I went around and sprayed all the adjusters like here, give them a clean up, and then I'll rattle them off. Just slacking all the belts off so I can sort of check the belts for wear, and then I can sort of roll everything over by hand and feel if there's any lumps or anything going on with bearings. It's quite handy. I made, if you do get tube spanners, they're bloody good. Save you a lot of time. But yeah, so yeah, I'll go around and I'll rattle all them off now, and then I'll be able to spin everything over and just, yeah, check for where in the bearing. Should sort of hear a squeak or a lump, or yeah, it generally indicates, yeah, that you got a bearing going out or it's running rough or something like that. So I'll run around and do all that now, and then yeah, that looks like it's nearly drained out, which is good. I'll just leave it drained out for a bit longer. I'll put a bit of hose on there this time instead of last time. I just had it blowing out here in the wind, and it went everywhere. There was bloody oil everywhere. So yeah, that's my plan at any rate. So I'll just chip away and do that. Yeah, as you can see, she's just oozing out of that level plug now. So I'll put the cap on that, and that'll do her. I've got to put a plug up here, but it's got a little hole in it for the breather, and I just want to clean it out. It was pretty dirty, so we'll pull this around. Go to the next side. Yeah, so I got the oils changed in this yesterday, which was good. Yeah, and did the finals, which I showed you that. So that's all cleaned up now, and yeah, I just got to really put all the belts back on, and like I said, just check all the bearings, which I've sort of ran around and did a bit yesterday, but yeah, she's all pretty good actually. Get rid of this hose here, and yeah, we're going, I've got to go move some sheep now, so I'll get that sorted, and then, yeah, I got these lambs to put back in their paddock. They've been up on the hill here for a while now, so I'll run them back. I was hoping the old man was going to do it, but haven't heard from him, so we'll go and do that now, and then that'll be another job off. So yeah, obviously out doing a bit of feeding here. Just, yeah, getting a look over the paddocks. You can see all the clover's starting to sort of go off now. It's actually going to flower, which is good, so it'll seed down. But yeah, with this lack of rain, she's definitely she's cutting off now. Considering the sheep don't look too bad. So yeah, I'm over at this is probably my most closest block to heading back towards Manu or Wallaloo. This is probably the heaviest ground I've got on my farm. Yeah. So I got canola here, and then I got wheat. Not wheat, barley in the front paddock. I had wheat in there last year. So yeah, this canola's probably one of me. Yeah, this is probably the better crop I've got on the farm. Just because the ground type germinated pretty evenly. Yeah, so it's getting there. It's not a ball biter by any chance, but yeah. You can see it's dropped a fair bit of flour already. So this is sort of where it's at the moment, where I'll walk through here. I'm going to get wet as a shag, but you can see right here, that would have been a plant that's germinated early, because you saw in the paddock there was yeah, just plants pop up, and they were up and about, cabbaged up, and the others were just quadrilaedons. So this will be a plant here that's germinated early. So obviously, yeah, you can see it's potted up. It's hopefully filling. What will be? Yeah. There's the odd seed missing out of there. But yeah, you can definitely tell where the earlier stuff, yeah, it's definitely got up and out of the ground. It's booming away. Like you can see the biomass, what the bulk. See like the size of the stem, and yeah, evident where you look at a plant back here, and yeah, compare the pair here. Obviously that plant there germinated early. Look at the size of the main stem, the vigor on it, where you look at a plant that's sort of germinated a lot later. But there, yeah, it's yeah, it's sort of chalk and cheese. I just fell over. That's funny. So yeah, that's where it's at. It's pretty even across the paddock, so yeah, we'll know when we put the header in, I suppose. Yeah, so I'm over the other side of this block now. I sort of just drove around the road, so I had to finish feeding those sheep. So did that, and then yeah, so this is the barley I got on that block. She's definitely tipped a bit from the frost, I'd say. We had a frost there last week. It was only one, and it wasn't as bad as some poor bastards. God, bloody up north there, they're copping it. Out the west, we sort of had, I don't know, -1, not -5 or 4. So yeah, there's going to be frosting at any rate, but yeah, it's just coming out the head. That's actually filling now, is it? Or is that frosted? Yeah. So you can see the barley sort of just coming out to head. It's poking a sheave out or whatever. So that's sort of flowering there. You can see the little flowers on it. So yeah, it's ticking along. This is probably my better barley crop because obviously it's on this heavier ground over here at Wallaloo, or closer to Wallaloo. Yeah, it's only had one fungicide. I don't know if that's wrong or right. The aggro said it hadn't needed another one. There is some sort of mite on that by the looks of it. But I don't know, all considering, I think they're doing a pretty good job with the amount of rainfall we've had. How's the carting rig? Look at that. Yeah, one way of carting mesh. Hop up. But yeah, I'm over in these paddocks here. I've got the beans, obviously, and I'll duck me in and have a look at that veg because I'm hoping to get a cut off that. So I'll check it out. But yeah, beans, they're not doing much. Oh, that one's sort of just below knee height, but then you get out further and yeah, patchy, plenty of rubbish, cakeweed. It's been a good year for that. Don't know, obviously preams didn't work as good as they should or something, but yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. They're probably going to be a complete failure. I'll take it out to harvest. Hopefully I can harvest them. Obviously some are shorter than others, but yeah, they are flowering, as you can see. Yeah, they seem pretty healthy, no disease on them or anything like that, like chocolate spot, nothing. They did have a fungicide last week or the week before, but yeah, they're short. I don't know what they're going to do. Oh, look at that patch there, there's nothing in that. So yeah, it'll be watch this space, very interesting to see.